let's go from Ontario all the way to PEI. In this part, we're going to be exploring the beautiful town of Summerside, trying out all the yummy foods, and just following along, no schedule in mind, just having fun. We are getting ready to go to PEI, and these are all the things that are happening down there. And first night, we're going to spend some random place in Quebec because we looked at a map where it's like, okay, where's the halfway mark from here to PEI? Because it's like a 20-hour drive, I swear, with traffic and stuff. And so, yeah, we're going to some random place in Quebec that's like near the border to New Brunswick, spend the night there. We'll probably get there at like 1 a.m. And then we're going to be going to PEI the following day, I think is the plan. So, yeah, let's finish packing and let's hit the road. It is 2:19 in the morning and we made it to the motel, which is good. We survived the first like 7-8 hours of our trip, and the best part, we saw the aurora borealis. That has been on my bucket list since as long as I can remember, and it was just like an accident. Like I was like snoozing away, being a good passenger, and I wake up and I'm like, the clouds look kind of cool, and I'm like, wow, the stars look really pretty. And then I saw it flash and I was like, wait a second, there's more to this than I think. And then I looked at it, attempted to take some photos. They do not look good at all. I do not know how to take photos of that kind of thing, but you can see how green it is and it's so cool. And it was like, da-da-da-da-da. So yeah, that was good. There's also moose crossing signs that you rarely see those. So those were pretty cool to see too. But yeah, I'm really, really tired. So I'm going to go to bed now. And then tomorrow we're off to PEI. So I'm in PEI now, which is pretty cool. Got here last night over that like 15-kilometer bridge, but it was dark outside, so I was like, yeah, I can't see anything, but now I can see stuff. And all the houses are different colors, so I'm exploring, which is very cool. I don't really have any plans. I'm just gonna take it as I go. What I do want to see though is the water. So I see water in the distance and I'm just gonna follow the water and see where we go. So let's go. What's really cool about PEI is that the beach itself is like rust colored because of like the minerals, but it's like completely safe and it's fine. It's just kind of the vibes of the place. And there are so many like shells, like oysters and mussels and stuff just washed up. Look at this. So neat. They're just everywhere. And this is such a vibe. I also saw there's a lighthouse in the distance, so that's where we're going because we're just following vibes today and I'm obsessed. Okay, so we're going back this way now because I tried to get there, but there was like a swamp of like this stuff and I almost fell in and it was like really gross and I thought I was gonna like drown, but yeah, we're not going to the swamp. We're gonna have to go up here and follow the actual path and then we'll be able to get to that lighthouse, I think. I made it back to the hotel and I realized I haven't showed you the hotel, so I'm gonna give you a quick little walkthrough of this hotel. And yeah, and then I think after that I'm going to read because I have to charge my phone and just kind of relax before I continue my adventure. Coats and stuff. This is like a little kitchen, which is pretty cool. None of these light switches here work though. This stuff, there's me, there's the bathroom in there. We got the one with 2 beds, but we don't need 2 beds, so this just holds our stuff pretty much is what's happening. And yeah, that's the hotel. Oh, actually there's a cool part I want to show you. Look at this. Beep. Cool, right? It's like a button. So yeah, I'm going to do some reading now and then going to probably do some more exploring. All right, it is officially day 2 of PEI and it's a Sunday, so everything is pretty much closed until the afternoon. So my plan is that I'm going to take my book and I'm gonna sit by the docks or sit by the beach that I discovered yesterday and just read because it's a fun vibe. And then when stuff starts to open up, there's a book cafe that I wanna go to, so that'll be fun as well. So here's the fit, my oversized blue plaid and then just the tights that I've been wearing this entire trip because it's rainy and windy here. And yeah, so there we are. Also, these are like pockets without like little buttons on them. It's 5:26 and I just woke up from a nap and I went to took a nap at 3 and I got confused because I saw the time and I was like, wait, it's 5 in the morning? Like, wow, like I missed that whole day. No, it's not 5 in the morning. I'm just confused. But yeah, I had a nice nap. I did so much walking today as well. I walked all along the beach again that I did yesterday. And then I also walked to Spinnaker's Landing, but it's closed for the season. So I just kind of looked around. The docks were really, really nice. And I just was just enjoying the sights and I really enjoyed that. I went to this really cool book cafe it's a locally owned family business. So it was really nice to be able to go there. They had Vietnamese food. Everything was made completely from scratch. And the owner was just such a delight to talk to. Like, it was a really good time. And I got a book, as one does, and I will show you. I got Gone Girl, and it's like a bunch of used books that they sell at the book cafe. And so I got this. I got this for $5. I've never read this book. It's always been on the list. It's very popular. So I was like, oh yeah, like I'll pick this up, only $5. So yeah, it was a really good time. And I had the best cherry smoothie at this book cafe. It was called, and yeah, it was a good time. Not too much going on for me today. I'll probably stay in for a little bit, do some reading, edit my novel, and then see where the day takes me. But yeah, I'm just taking it very easy, but that nap was really nice. So this is my final day in Summerside, and I went to Samuel's coffee shop, which I went on the first day as well, and it was closed yesterday, but open today, which is interesting because it is actually Canadian Thanksgiving today, and I was like, oh, places are actually open. That's a surprise. But yeah, it was really good. I went to Samuel's. I got a gluten-free grilled cheese because they're actually really good for that kind of thing, and they have pumpkin spice latte. Like, I am living the Canadian dream, and I'm dressed super Canadian today. You can see there's the plaid and the tights, and then the shoes. I got my Tim Hortons socks on. So I think today I'm mostly just going to read. I want to check out the library still if it's open, but because it is a holiday, it may not be, but I'll check and see. But yeah, other than that, I think just chilling, packing up my stuff, and then getting ready to go to the next part of PEI, which is going to be on the west side. So I'm going to hopefully be able to check out that potato museum and all the other cool stuff like the lighthouses and all that stuff. Oh, and maybe oyster shucking would be really cool on that side of the island. So that's tomorrow's plan. And then the day after that will be Charlottetown, I think. So yeah, I'm excited about that. So we are back from breakwater and we got soaked outside. So this is the last night in Summerside. I'm reading this book, Dearest, now. And tomorrow we're gonna be going to the
West Coast to PEI.
West Coast to PEI and
From Summerside.
From Summerside. And that's gonna be tomorrow's adventure, which is gonna be a lot of fun. And then we're gonna be going to Charlottetown for a couple of days as well. So yeah, this is the last time that we're in Summerside for now. So I'm gonna read this book, Dearest, which is pretty creepy right now. I'm about halfway through it. And I wanna finish this book because it's stressing me out, but also like, I wanna know what happens, like if that makes any sense, like the tension of it, I just need to know what's gonna happen. So I'm probably gonna spend the rest of the night just reading this book, chilling, and then tomorrow morning we're gonna be off to a new adventure, so yeah. So thanks so much for watching part 1 of the Summerside adventure. We are going to be going to the next part. Join us for the next part. Well, we'll be going to the west coast of PEI. We'll be going on a lot of cool adventures there and seeing a lot of cool events. So if you haven't already, what do we have to do?
Don't like, don't subscribe, and don't watch the next one.
The opposite of that. Definitely hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell notification. That way you get notified anytime a new video comes out. And we will see you in part 2 when we go to the West Coast. Bye! You're so cute.